All right, folks. I am headed to the Skokie Police Department to petition my public servants for a redress of grievances. Because although I do not think that the police officers that showed up during the initial visit, although that I do not believe that they explicitly violated my rights, I do believe that the way they conducted themselves, their apparent disdain for me was uncalled for. And as taxpayers, we should not tolerate that from our public servants. Hello. Hey. So I am recording.
Yeah, I saw you in here.
Was it 2 weeks ago? Oh, okay, yes. So I am here. Is there a sergeant or supervisor on duty? I need to speak to them about an incident.
Go see if I can find one for you, okay? Do you know what the report number is for the incident?
Oh, actually, it's not an incident that's been filed. It's last, I believe it was 5 days ago. I was at the DHS office here in Skokie,
Yeah.
and the two police officers responded to a call at that location, and I wanted to see if I can FOIA request the body camera footage of that interaction between them and the DHS staff for that day. So I need to file a FOIA request for those body camera footages, and also the officers that were there. I wouldn't say that they were entirely rude, but they were very dismissive of myself and why I was there.
Like which office?
DHS office.
DHS.
Yes, yes.
When did this happen?
I'm sorry. On the 15th, February 15th. That will be last week, Thursday. So if I can speak with the sergeant about it, or
I'll
right.
get them.
Thank you.
Find my buddy.
Thank you. All right, guys. Seems like he's going to go get me a sergeant or a lieutenant, or whoever I can speak with that's above him, and we'll have a conversation with him and see what he has to say. And depending on how the conversation goes, I may or may not file a complaint. You see, part of the reason we do this is to make change. And filing a complaint, yes, it might go on the officer's record as, as a blemish. But at the end of the day, we do want to change their mentality. We do want to effect change on how they view the public, how they view the press, how they view the taxpayers. And if we can effect that change by having a dialogue, I think that accomplishes the goals that we have as citizen journalists or First Amendment auditors. Some cool stuff right here. Any feedback?
Yeah, he's gonna come up.
All right.
He's gonna come up and talk to you.
I appreciate it.
This room is audio recorded as well.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, how can I help you? You want
Yes.
to take a seat or you want to stand up?
I'll stand.
Okay.
Yeah, I prefer to stand. Thanks.
Okay, no worries.
Right. So I was telling the other officer that on the 15th,
Mhm.
that was Thursday last week, there was a call to the DHS office, and two officers responded to the call. They did give me their names reluctantly, and it wasn't loud enough to where I captured it on camera. So, but I believe the first officer said his name was Venus or Venus?
Yes.
Okay, 225, batch 225.
Not exactly.
Okay,
sure.
and then the other one was Rose or Rhodes?
Roll.
Roe.
ROE.
ROE. Okay, great. So the reason I'm here is when they first responded to the call, they came in, walked past me, which is fine. They were trying to get the other party's information or get their story before they came back to me. So that's fine. But then as I walked towards where the officer and the officers and the DHS public servants were interacting, the first thing I heard one of them say was, he's a First Amendment auditor. And when I started asking the lady, the DHS lady, her name, he also said that don't engage with him. And I found that to be very unprofessional in the sense that he, as a public servant, is telling another public servant not to engage with a member of the public. So I thought that was unprofessional to do that. And for him to label me as a First Amendment auditor without even really knowing who I was, not to say there's anything wrong with being labeled or being referred to as a First Amendment auditor. There's nothing wrong with that. But the reason I bring that up is it gives me the impression that he has a negative view or negative perception of what a First Amendment auditor does.
Okay.
And then when after he said don't engage with him, then he started walking away. Both of them started walking away, and I asked them what their names were and what their badge numbers were, and they ignored me and kept walking away. Didn't engage with me. Didn't say a word with me. It wasn't until they were maybe a few feet from the front door, right before I have it on video if you want to see the interaction.
Well, I'm sure they had their body cam, so I'll look at their body.
Okay, yeah, because I was also going to FOIA request their body cameras, the footage from their body cameras, so I can get to hear what they said to the DHS lady and what the interaction was between them, and that would determine if I file a complaint on them.
Okay.
But right now, I just want to address that with you
Okay.
to let you know that your officer's behavior towards a member of the public was unprofessional.
Okay.
And my goal here is not to file a complaint on them. My part of what I do is to create change, to create a more positive interaction between the police and members of the public. So if you tell me that you're able to address them and speak with them, and I don't know if you're the superior. Are you the superior?
I'm one of them for
You're
sure.
one of them. Okay.
Yeah.
If you can assure me that you will have a chat with them, that you're going to talk to them about their behavior, and that they don't do that to the next person that they encounter.
Yeah, 100%. Listen,
Okay.
at the end of the day, I apologize first if you thought that they were unprofessional.
Okay.
I truly believe here at the Skokie Police Department, all of our officers are very professional. If
Okay.
they acted in a manner that you didn't believe so,
Okay.
I'm definitely going to address that because that's
Okay.
something, one of our values here at the police department is make sure we treat everyone
Exactly.
the same and professional.
Right.
So I will definitely look into it.
Okay.
And even if they weren't, reaffirm
Okay.
that, we have to act professional
Okay.
at all times.
Okay.
So I will address that.
Okay.
As far as your FOIA request,
Yes.
do you know how to go through that process?
I'm going to fill out the form here and submit it here.
Okay.
And then.
So you can submit it here.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the form. I
Okay.
would suggest
Yeah.
that if you're going to fill it out, that you go to the Village of Skokie because
Okay.
they're the ones that actually handle it. We would just
Send it to them.
We would just send it to them.
Okay.
So if you want to leave it here, we'll handle it.
Yes.
But the Village of Skokie at the Village Hall is the ones that actually handles it.
Is it the one down the road? Is it on
It's
Scope? Is it on Oakton?
It's on Oakton, right
It's
by
on
the
Oakton.
library.
Okay. Yeah, I might do that.
Okay, so
Right.
here are the forms.
Right.
You can fill it out.
Okay.
You can drop it off, and if you get whatever and you think that there was something more and you want to file a complaint, come speak to us again.
Sounds
You
good.
can see me directly if you want, since I'll be handling this one. And then here's my card with my name and information if
All right.
you have any
I
further
appreciate that.
questions. Okay?
Appreciate that. So these are the forms.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for being very
All right,
professional.
of course.
I appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. Yeah, there you go. All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, sir. All right, guys. I'm gonna FOIA request their body cameras, and I believe the village hall is just down the road from here. So, in order to expedite this FOIA request, I'm going to take it down there because it's just down the street. But I will fill them out, and I will see you guys at the village hall. Okay, so we are at the Skokie Village Hall, I believe it's called. Um, and I believe this building houses pretty much most of the Skokie government agencies, including the clerk's office, which is where I believe I need to turn in the FOIA request for the body cameras. So here we are. And I will see you fellas in there, and ladies as well. I do have a few ladies that are passionate about what we do. I don't want to leave them behind. Thank you, ladies, also for your support. Hi. Yeah, I am recording. I am here to submit a. You look great. I am here to submit a FOIA request. Yes. Where do I go? Okay. Where? What floor is that? Second floor.
Fastest way, just take the elevator, and as soon as you get off the elevator, it's slight left.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me help.
Appreciate it.
Everybody misses this elevator.
Oh, really? Thank you. You've been very helpful.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Second floor, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only
Oh, only 2 floors.
lower level, upper level.
Gotcha. Thank you. Human Resources, Village Manager's Office. I think this is the right office. Hello. Hi. I am recording. I am here to turn in a FOIA request.
Oh, sure.
Yes. And just let me know if the information there is legible. That way I know you. Hi.
So you're looking for. Okay.
Yeah, the body camera footage.
And this is your email.
You can email it to me if I don't know if it's possible. Can you email the request?
Yeah, we can we'll submit it, and then
Okay.
it's a 5-day response time
Okay.
for the FOIA.
All right.
But yeah, we usually have as long as we have the email, and we can email it to you. So
Okay. The
response.
the response,
Mhm.
and what about the
Right.
actual footage that I'm
The
looking for?
actual, so that I would have to talk to our FOIA officer regarding the video.
Okay. And then what? The reason I'm asking is, do I have to come here and pick it up if it gets approved and ready, or is that something that can be emailed to me also?
That
Oh,
I guess it would depend probably.
Okay. Well, can you let me know when you email me
Sure.
about the
yeah,
response,
absolutely.
and if I need to be back here or if I.
Absolutely.
All right. I appreciate it. Thanks. You've been professional. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye. Looks like these are all the past and current village presidents. Whoa, those look like they're from 200 years ago. Awesome. All right, fellas, we're done here. We've turned in the FOIA request for the body cameras, and we will wait for the response. All right, well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, unlike some of the other government offices I've been to, this is a breath of fresh air.
Well, I'm very happy.
And I want to let you know that.
Well, thank you.
Yes,
We really try.
yes.
Gets a little hectic.
This is what we expect from our public servants. You guys do a great job, and we just want to see
so much.
you do it the right way.
Much appreciated.
Yes,
for your
yes.
acknowledgement, and
Have
I
a-
will pass it along.
Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Take care.